guys, it's Diane Hochman, and it is the My Private Classroom Show, episode 3. I'm going to give you some updates about what's going on at My Private Classroom, and also talk about some of the trends I see going on out in the marketplace. Glad to have you guys here. It's a lazy Saturday, and I thought it was time to kick back and do a little update. So first, what's going on at myprivateclassroom.com, guys? We are closing in on 2,000 members, so I'm pretty excited. I think today we are at 1884. I'd like to invite, welcome some of the new folks that are coming down. Linda, Gospel, my friend Gospel, Barbie, JC. Man, guys, if you don't put your picture, I don't know who you are, so I'm not talking to you. Andre, welcome. John, Ketchel, Ron, William, and so on. Jim Turner, my Hopewell Junction buddy. Adrian Smith. That's our third Adrian Smith. They're everywhere. The lovely Laura Cantor, who's online right now. She's a great gal. So just some of the new people that are coming on board. And if you don't know what My Private Classroom is, guys, I encourage you to go over to the site, myprivateclassroom.com, and just read a little bit. Read the front page. It tells you about who we are, why we're doing this, and most importantly, I want you to read, why is this free? Guys, we are giving away a ton of free training on how to use YouTube, how to use Facebook, how to use Twitter. Gosh, we've been using Twitter for, I don't know, like a year and a half. It's all the rage now. We've been using it for ages. All kinds of social media stuff, all kinds of marketing concepts, leadership content, concepts, marketing psychology, and it's all for free. Why? Because what most people don't realize if they didn't read this little section is this is my training incubator. And what we're doing is myself and Kristen Darkenwald, presidential leader, we are grooming up a bunch of people. And what you're seeing on this site is the results of their grooming. Guys, who makes the most money, especially if you're a network marketer? Who makes the most money in network marketing direct sales? It's always the guy at the front of the room, or gal, that can teach, that can train, and that can present. So until you conquer those things, you're not going to be able to make the kind of money that you want. So what we have going on is we are teaching people presentation skills, video skills. And if you scroll down here, I want to talk about a couple of the people. This is our video section. This is just the front page. If you sign up, you can get into all the videos. There's tons of them in here. But these are the folks that are leading the way and creating these great videos. They're tips and tricks for you, but in the meantime, they are perfecting their presentation. So Julie Salgado, Julie's been teaching and training for forever. She's got a huge background in network marketing, very successful woman. So she's given a lot of Facebook tips, but I want to highlight this week in particular Joe Munzer. Joe's a golf pro out of Long Island, New York. He lives in Port Jeff, beautiful town. And over the summer, he was a very busy guy, obviously teaching, teaching golf and everything, working a lot of hours because the sun shines till 9 o'clock at night in the summer. But he really put his nose to the grindstone and picked up a lot of skills. And now as we roll into the fall and the holiday season, Joe is kicking it up a notch. His phone is ringing. People are calling him. And it's because he spent time learning these teaching and training skills. And that's what's making people call him. Gang, people are looking for somebody that they believe can show them the way. So if you don't believe you can show somebody the way, obviously your prospects won't believe it either. So congratulations to Joe. He's got lots going on. Of course, Kristen Darkenwald is a queen. You guys have seen her. She's got videos everywhere. She's main trainer here. We got Giselle Guajardo, who is just, she's so knowledgeable. Talk about learning about Twitter and how to use it. This girl was right on the cutting edge learning how to do it. People have interviewed her about it and about social media usage. And of course, Joanne Donahue, Deborah Morrison, the whole crew. And we're grooming up and bringing up new people. And they're practicing. Kim Shahan is rocking and rolling now. They're practicing getting this perfect. Because these are people that have great businesses, but they're looking to go to the highest level. And I have not a doubt that every single one of them, half of them are there and the rest of them are right on the cusp. If you're looking for somebody good to work with, check out these videos and you'll see these are the kinds of people you want to follow. And all you need to do to get into this training and grooming is be a member of our group at Leaders Club, and you can read about it and find out about it. And it's a great thing. But if you're not interested in that and you don't want that, you got great grooming where you are, terrific. This is still a wonderful site for you to hang out and just get tips and tricks. And I always love that, being the first person to know how to do something back at my deal, and everybody thought I was so smart. You can be the hero, learn how to use Twitter, teach your team, etc. We're pleased and proud to give all this away. So now I got a couple of minutes and I want to talk to you about the danger of marketing systems. You know, guys, there's a lot of marketing systems out there and they are off the hook. They're automated. They do everything for you and it's terrific. But I'm seeing a big trend right now, and I'm not saying, and people get mad at me when I speak my mind, but that's what I'm known to do. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with marketing systems. I've used them, you know, I see some really slick ones. But what I want you to think about is, in your business, do you want to be dependent on anybody or anything? And if you truly want to own a big business, if you want to make $5,000 a month or above, and I know most everybody I talk to does, is it time for you to learn the skills so that you can control things? Is it time for you to learn how to use a technician and hire a technician to get splash pages put up? Because it's very inexpensive, you'd be surprised. Is it time for you to learn how to manipulate your own autoresponders, how to create your own videos, and to establish your own identity and entity out on the net? It seems very simple and easy to plug into an existing system. It's romantic, it's sexy, I get it, especially when it shows you all these revenue streams and so on and so forth. But the question becomes, and I'm not talking about anybody specific, so be clear, I've been in the industry for 9 years. This is not targeted at anybody. But the question becomes, what happens when the mechanism goes away? Are you prepared to carry on yourself? Have you developed the skills to keep your business running, rocking, and rolling yourself? And if the answer is yes, and you're using it as a tool, I use lots of tools, rock and roll. If the answer is no, because you're buying into something because you're hoping it's your solution or the answer to your prayers, guys, there is no magic bullet. There is no magic pill. Take it from me. I've tried to find it and I've tried to buy it. And I have to ask you, how much money have you spent over the last few years, if you've been in the industry for a while, trying to buy the answer? I did a webinar the other night, and hopefully it'll be in the site shortly. It's being edited up. But I did a webinar and we did a big survey, and we surveyed people about what they thought was holding them back. And when I tallied the results, I was stunned. 82% of folks answered with an answer that had more to do with their self-image, their self-esteem, and what they believed they could do. Only 8%, not even 6% indicated that it was a business thing or a technique thing. 2% said nothing, you know, they had no problem. But when you think about it, if 82% of people, and you may not be one of them, but most people are, have doubts about themselves, getting into an environment where you can really work on yourself, your self-image, how you come across, as opposed to hiding behind something, is the answer that you need. And it's painful, guys. Learning how to do anything is hard. But do you want a business that lasts for 6 months and you have one-time hit? You know, and you make $4,000 and you make $400 one month, and it's very exciting and it's intoxicating. But do you want a business for 6 months, or do you want a business that lasts a lifetime? I've been around 9 years. I'm planning on being around, 9 and 9 more beyond that. And I try to give real straight up advice to folks, because your lives are counting on this. The economy the way it is, things the way they are, people who are grown adults with children, you don't have time to play games. You need to learn the deal so that you have a skill set that lasts forever. So some things to think about. Come on down, visit my private classroom. If you happen to see this video and haven't joined yet, please do. I'm looking to hit 2,000 this week. Very excited. And thank you to all of you that attended the webinar this week. All of you that have been so supportive. You're a blessing, every single one of you. You guys take care. We'll see you at myprivateclassroom.com.